Yo, yo, yo. So, back again, as I said I would be, in regards to the Liam Neeson thing. I mean, jeez Louise. Ooh, the memes they've been tasty. I've definitely enjoyed the memes. I mean, my God, they're good. Oh, it's funny when some of these happenings happen. Um, I usually obviously don't take the same viewpoints that most of your typical Black Twitter, kind of just regular Black people take on these matters. But it's fun to watch their replies and the things they come up with and all the memeing and the doing and the grooving. So that was pretty cool. So the main thing that I would say is first, it's just like, why would you tell this story? Like, why? I mean, I get it, and it came from a really genuine place and everything, and so I do empathize and I understand. It's almost, I was thinking about it when I went back in. It's kind of like the Tom Brokaw brouhaha from a few days ago, where he um, said he made his comments about Hispanics. They need to speak English, assimilate. And he said in a really polite and measured way. But, as these things go in the times we live in this current year of current years, you get all this, like, blowback. But so just kind of going back to Liam Neeson. So first, it really kind of reminded me of that. And so yeah, it's a valid thing to say, but it's just like, why did you tell this story? Because he's getting like eaten alive. And I think I made a super chat last night on the Luke stream, and I said, okay, I wasn't sure if I'd missed that because I'd gotten home late. I'm carpooling now, so my day to day is kind of weird. Usually I was just getting in the car, and usually Luke would be starting, so I could just listen in the car. And by the time I got home, just hop on. So I wasn't sure if I missed any of the hot takes from that scene talking about this. Because I guess so I said, that I missed this because he done Mel Gibson himself. I think I left that another comment too. Because I don't know. I'm trying to think. Well, there you go. So like I've seen a few people make that take. I saw a Twitter comment. They should make a him and Mel Gibson should make a movie together. It's not a bad idea. I'm almost trying to think which one will be viewed, as time moves on in the past, which will be viewed worse. I honestly think it's always going to be Mel Gibson and him speaking out against them, naming them. Speaking of the naming them, every time I think about this, I laugh. I forgot where I heard this. I don't know if it was like Weekly Sweat or someone on Twitter. I don't know, wherever I heard like somebody, oh, it was like kind of a joke about the whole naming them, and somebody turned into like Forrest Gump. Like, it just makes me laugh every time. From that day forward, everywhere I went, I was naming them. I just thought that was funny as hell. So yeah, I just wish he hadn't told the story. I get why, and I get the full context of everything that he said. It's just in this time and this circumstance now, it's just like such a like, shooting yourself in the foot. And then so basically, I didn't watch the clip yet. I think I just retweeted with a comment. So basically, there's some black man who said he should be given a medal for having an honest conversation. Again, I need to go watch the clip for the full context. But just from the tweet, I was able to garner what the black woman who tweeted this was saying. So basically, it said Liam Neeson, said what he said. Black women, this is what black men face every day. It's so dangerous. Ah, black men, let's give him a medal. And I just retweeted, well, this is yet another reason for black women to put down the capes and stop being mammy mules. The whole comment and the context of what he said was directed at black men. It's obvious that, like, I mean, I know there's a whole discussion about can women rape? Does that happen? I know that's a whole separate tangent to this that I don't want to go into. So just barring that kind of, I don't know, caveat or whatever, it's like we know that contextually his whole comment and that whole anecdote that he shared had to do with them and everything to do with black women. He wasn't going to probably walk up to some 30-year-old black woman or 60-year-old black woman with his kosh and, like, dash them about the head with it or something. This had to do specifically with black men. And actually, I made a comment too, I think last night. Yeah, that's in the stream. Yeah, well, I did, and I was thinking that too. Maybe this is a nice little red pill moment about the rape stats that we could look at. I mean, obviously, this happened in the UK some years ago, but when you look at the rape stats here, in terms of black men raping white women, I mean, even the question that I've seen kind of at first tiptoed around, but I see now brought up with a lot less reticence is saying, back during slavery and the lynching and the Jim Crow, you can know now. We kind of see, well, maybe it wasn't just white men just getting on some horses and going for a drive for fun. There were some legitimate like rape cases there, and we could say we want to say about lynching. Again, I heard this. I was told this. I met this white gentleman, and we were talking about a lot of things. And we got on the race question and slavery and stuff. And he told me a story about his great 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 uncle. Let's see, he was lynched. And these are all white people because his wife had cheated on him, and he killed her. Went to jail. A bunch of her white family busted into jail, took him, and they strung him up. You know, and he ended that kind of anecdote with saying, they used to lynch, horse thieves. That was a crime that you could be punished by death for stealing horses in some cases, in some places. Um, so just kind of rounding out the Liam Neeson question, I just wish he hadn't said it. Poor guy, he's really getting lambasted. I get the full context of what he said and what he was trying to express, but I think he's really gonna be suffering for this. And I love how people are low key trying to drag Viola Davis into this because I believe she played his wife in that last movie, Widows or Ransom or whatever. I didn't go and see it. I meant to see it, but I didn't. So then trying to drag Viola Davis into this by proxy somehow, I guess somehow this is a dig take at the swirlers or something. Who knows? Hey, Tom Anderson, how you doing? It's been a while. Yeah, it's good to be on, and more to come. I think after this hell week, 2 weeks I just had, and all this like change and everything going on, just gotta just get back on the tricycle. But yeah, me too. I think well, it's weird tonight. I'm not gonna get to watch the damn State of the Union in real time. So I guess what I'll do is watch it after, and I'll get all the hot takes, and maybe tomorrow I'll like just kind of come on and see where my opinion of Trump and where all this is going really stands. So yeah. In closing, Liam Neeson, wish he hadn't said it. Wish wasn't getting dragged like this. Boy, oh boy, are those drags something else to be seen. Um, yeah, hopefully he can come back from this, with the full context of what he said. But, this current year we live in, I don't think that's really a possibility. So, anywho, again, I left my damn gloves inside. What is wrong with me? I'm going to get back indoors, wrap up my work day. Oh, hey, and also, hey, Essence is cool. Thanks for your other comments, too. Hey, Philip Daniel. Oh, my goodness. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I was digging your channel. Anyone listening, go listen, subscribe to Philip Daniel. Amazing music. Are you familiar with the Tocqueville effect? Basically, why does the comments disappear on the phone? The more equitable society becomes, the more onerous the remaining inequities feel, no matter how trivial they may be. No, I have not heard that, but that's very interesting. Hmm. Yeah. Thank you for introducing me to that that term and that concept. All right, so I'm gonna get back in, and I think I'll probably come back tonight. Maybe I'll just stream a little bit from the concert. I did that. No, I didn't do that last time. I just streamed all that weird Vegas stuff that I was doing. So, yeah. Yep, a huge fan. It's amazing work that you're doing. I only played an instrument briefly. I played the saxophone. I have a guitar, and I never really learned it or got into it like I could or should have. But there's still time. Maybe that's something I'll put on the New Year's list. But yeah, just quickly popping in, y'all. Thanks for showing up and saying hey in the chat. I really appreciate it. So you guys enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and I'm gonna go back in and get